Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here aboard Scenic Eclipse in the wonderful Scenic Lounge here, and I'm here with probably the most important man on the ship, the chef, executive chef. It's Alex Parakovnik, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Alex Parakovnik.
Parakovnik. I got to get that right, but whatever it is, he makes great food, so don't worry, he's amazing. So we're going to talk to Alex about the dining options on this board, because this is what makes the ship truly luxury, because you have so many different choices on a fairly small ship, just a little over 200 people, and it is absolutely amazing. And we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Alex, first of all, I got to tell you, you gave me a galley tour, and you were so enthusiastic about everything that's going on. You have many kitchens. You have the main kitchen, but you have some other separate kitchens. But first of all, let's talk about all the different restaurants on board. Talk about each one, if you could.
Yeah, we have, let's start from the room service, and the room service is pretty much, I think, is the same to other ships.
Right.
It's nothing really special. New concept is coming in 2023. At the moment, I cannot give you.
You can tell us.
Yeah, I cannot give you more information, but probably difference is we have a little bit more vegan and vegetarian option. Yeah.
Okay, well, and that's important these days. But you also have. I mean, you start off. Let's start off with breakfast and lunch, which is the Yacht Club, which is really an amazing restaurant. It's not all day. It's just the two meals, but it really is. It's in the stern of the ship, overlooking there. What does that serve?
Yacht Club mainly, as I call, is a buffet style restaurant, but it's something a little bit bigger behind this. So it's small plates. We're trying to cook a la carte as much as possible for this restaurant, but it's a big workload behind this. Small plates with freshly prepared food, lots of vegan, vegetarian options, and also fish. Fresh salads.
You always seem to have a special option at lunch, which I've tried a couple times. Like whether it's you have a pasta or something else, right?
Yeah, daily we're trying to put a live cooking. It can be a pasta or fajitas or anything. You can make mussels, fresh.
Now you're making me hungry, because we're doing this before lunch, so I'm gonna have to get it up there now. But then you have this other restaurant that is on deck 7, I believe, and then on deck we're on deck 4. So let's go from there. You have Elements, I believe.
On deck 4, that's our main galley, which there is a couple of restaurants. From one side we have a Caucus Fusion, and which is including also a night market and a sushi.
We're going to talk about the night market in a second, because that was an incredible experience. But Caucus is sort of Asian fusion plus sushi, right?
Yeah, that's a free restaurant in one galley. We're serving everything in one galley. Caucus. Let's start from Caucus Fusion. So Caucus Fusion, that's a mix of 3-4 countries, including Middle East. A la carte menu with lots of options and vegetarian options on the menu. A very relaxing and stylish atmosphere with different seats options.
And it is amazing, and there is a lot of selection. And I always think of a good menu as if you can't make a decision, because there are a lot of things on that menu you want to see. So that was an excellent menu. But then you go to Elements, which is on the port side of the ship, I believe. Is port? Yeah, port. Yeah.
That's our main galley, the very busiest part of the in the ship, very busiest galley, which lots of proteins, and coming to the also Yacht Club, and also including the crew mess, and obviously Elements restaurants, which is 100+ seats, and it's classic Italian restaurant in modern way with international cuisine.
Right.
Small plates and various salads, big Parmesan wheel, charcuterie, and all mama made food.
Yeah, well, you get great pasta, but you can also get a good steak. So that's a different thing, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to use high quality proteins, like mostly sourced from America and Australia. Some of them Wagyu grade, and as I mentioned before, high quality cheese. We're buying a whole Parmesan wheel.
I know, I saw that. I said, that's a huge wheel of cheese. That's a. Now let's move to well, I don't know if it's your marquee restaurant. It depends on what you. Lumiere, it was your French bistro, and that was amazing. I had that the other night.
Yeah, Lumiere is, I wouldn't say it's a classic French restaurant, but it's an elegant, stylish, classic, not classic, sorry, French restaurant with a light option, not traditionally heavy French cuisine, which you feel after dinner a bit, but this is more.
Well, I felt that way, but only because I had about 8 courses. But that's another story. I mean, I doubled up a little bit.
With a little bit of sharing concept, like our salad second course, where you can engage the guests and your friends with this sharing concept, and
Well, then you have sort of more casual fare, Azure Cafe, which is really you can go have a light breakfast in the morning, and you can have lunch and pastries and all kinds of things, and then you get some pizza there too.
Yeah, Azure Cafe is a small cafe, and it's not just pastries and little sandwiches. Behind this is a little snack on the go with healthy option like healthy bowls and some little snacks and tapas on the night time. Yeah, you can come have a quick snack. Snack on the go.
Yeah, and I've done that a few times, and in the morning I go have some coffee there and have a pastry if I haven't had enough for breakfast, which I usually have, so I don't know why I go, but it's fun to go there. You also have in that same deck, you have a kind of a cooking, I don't say cooking class, but it's we actually had, you showed us how to make a Thai salad there. It's where you have your wine tastings and things. What's that called again?
That's a nicely equipped room, and we call it Epicure. That's mostly designed for cooking demos and sometimes classes. We can fit easily up to 20 people, and sometimes we do cooking, as I mentioned before, cooking demos or cheese and wine tasting. Also, there is growing cabinets with micro herbs, and this room equipped to the last technology.
Oh no, everything. You have everything there, and the wine tasting was amazing. I ate all the cheese. It was fun to get taught how to make. I have a Thai salad that I can make now at home. I think we'll see what happens. Now and then, of course, we mentioned it earlier, but you have some tasting experiences, and one is called the Night Market, and it is in your Cocos area, but it's a table for, I don't know, was it 10 people or something?
Night market, it's for 8 people, 10-course menu, 3 nights. So we have 3 different menu, Asia, Middle East, and Indian. At the moment, there is more menus coming up in the future, but at the moment, there's 3 menus. It's a journey, little journey across the globe with the stories behind each dish.
And so I did an Indian version of it, and I did the Middle Eastern version of it. And your chef in there, Strawberry, is just outstanding. She's such a fun lady, and really has fun with what she does. Really cares. And then you bring in the someone special just to do the desserts at the end, which was pretty interesting.
As I mentioned before, all the dishes with a little story behind and the show elements. We're trying to engage people and make this show in front of them, like rolling ice cream on an ice griddle or smoking some stuff.
I had never heard of an ice griddle before, but now I have. It's where you can roll gelato. I mean, I don't know if we can do that at home, but it's really an interesting device.
Yeah, and most people they're amazed by these show elements, and that's why I think it's very important for this small place with 8 people and 10-course menu to have these show elements. So it's quite successful, I think.
Well, and then there's your showcase, the chef's table, which you have to be invited to, by the way. So if you're at home, talk to your clients and see if you get them invited to Alex's chef's table. That was an experience. I thought the Night Market was an experience, which it absolutely is, but you took it to another level. There's just so much going on. The presentations are incredible.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about chef table. Chef table, that's another experience, again with a 10-course menu and culinary journey with a story behind each dish, and of course show elements behind each story in a dish. We're trying to give and interact with the guests, and using the smoking elements. And
you like that smoking machine? They have, it's amazing. They have these glass, I guess it's covers, and they put in smoke in there it could be in anything really, but it's
anything. We're trying to give an option for the guests to interact and be a part of the game when
It is, and it's amazing. And then there was another one where you're using blow torches or something on that was
we're
just.
using blow torches, smoking, curing, lots of. Every course is something different.
It was amazing, an amazing experience. And then, of course, dessert was out of this world. It was so intricate, so many devices. I think you had popcorn and you had, I even can't remember what. It was all this stuff on these huge platters that was shared, right?
Yeah, it's a sharing concept, especially last course is desserts, when we throw about 15 ingredients on a plate, and we give people, there is no plates or china provided, it's only knives and spoons, and they can...
And we go at it, right?
Yeah, and they're very engaged, talking to each other, they were very happy, and they just, going from this big plate, and everyone looks...
No, it was an amazing experience, and I'm glad I had it. Any place we've forgotten here?
I think we cover everything. It was Azure, Yacht Club, Elements, Lumiere, and room service, chef table,
and Caucus.
And Caucus. I think that's it. Yeah.
Not bad.
Sushi. We didn't talk about sushi, and sushi is a mix of.
That's right, which is in Caucus. Yeah.
That's
you have a sushi bar, right?
Yeah, we have a sushi bar, and which is a mix of Western and Japanese sushi. All ingredients air fly from Japan, so that's a high quality ingredients. Also, vegan option available on the menu.
No, it's a great. That was the first thing I did when I boarded. I've done it again. I've tried all the restaurants. It's an amazing selection for this size ship, which is amazing. You know, right now we're currently carrying only a little over 100, but this ship can go a little over 200 something. And for that size ship to have that many dining options is, I don't know where else you're going to find it.
Yeah, most of the restaurants, like let's say Elements, is we have a 20-day cycle. Lumiere, it's a 5-day cycle. Caucus, 7-day cycle. So I think it's enough option for everyone to accommodate everyone's needs.
Yeah, well, that means that when you're on a longer cruise, you're just not going to have the same meal all the time. You consistently have different menus all the time. I mean, I've been in Cocos twice and never had the same thing. I had the 2 different night market tastings, and I guess you probably vary even your chef's table occasionally, right?
And yeah, we're trying to run chef table every second or third day if it's possible. And every other day we're doing the cooking demo. Cooking demo or wine tasting depends on the cruise.
Well, Alex, I want to thank you. You kept me well fed, probably overfed, but that's okay. I had to try it all, and I have, let's see, 3 more meals with you. That's it, and then you're going to kick me off the ship. That's not fair.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you on board, and thanks for your feedback.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.